Cherish life as it unfolds. Throw away your fears as told. Life we live is filled with highs and lows. Fill your soul and drown your fears. Believe in you and seek your path. Stand up proud and speak out loud. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to try. You have to be strong. You have to be brave. You have to be proud. You have to be bold. You have to be wiser. You have to stay together. You have to know that you will save the day.
My name is Sam Clitheroe. I'm 22 years old and I'm living here in beautiful, exotic Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Look at this stuff. This place is amazing. A lot of people think I'm like 28 or 29, I guess due to maturity level, or when I grow my mustache out, they think I'm much older, but it's been kind of hard being a 22-year-old in a world kind of like this. I am a very untypical 22-year-old American. Where I'm from, I actually stand out a lot. I'm considered the black sheep, where I didn't really fit in with anyone, partly by choice, but partly because I was just super, very misunderstood. They didn't understand why I had this thing called a passion to do something. They didn't understand why I chose a different path than the 99% majority who followed the rules and just listened to the status quo. People they have this perception that your age determines kind of who you are or what you're capable of doing. So I'm kind of in this limitation where people are judging me as being less than what I'm actually capable of just because I have this number attached to me. I'm mature in the sense of what the world thinks, but I still retain that childlike, personality persona where I love to play, I'm very curious, and I'm not always, let's say, politically correct. Generation gap is so vast just with the inclusion of, let's say, the internet or these things where you can have instant access to what you need. It radically changes everything, and the older generation needs to understand that the status quo is changing. What worked for you does not work for us. I grew up with the technology of getting on my bicycle and going to my best friend's house and knocking on his door to see if he wanted to hang out and play with me. And the inclusion of, let's say, MySpace and AOL Instant Messenger just allowed me to message them and be like, oh, you can hang out or you can't hang out, then I won't waste my time. And then these little things took it much further. It's the age of connection. I now have friends around the world, but it caused me to be lonely for a very long time because I wasn't actually humanly connecting, not physically touching or seeing someone's face and their expressions and hearing the words I love you, just reading these things. The technology, it's making us lazy and complacent. For example, I'm gonna get out there, like Tinder. We used to live in a world where you gotta put yourself out there, get outside your comfort zone, but now technology is kind of getting rid of that comfort zone and giving you what you need without having to do the scary thing, which I think is not helping us. I would love to live in a world without Facebook or MySpace or this instant gratification of friend request, or I don't have to go talk to them, but I can just stalk them. I want to get rid of that because I want to bring back the human-to-human connection of going up and introducing yourself to somebody. What you see on social media is only a small fraction of the very normal life that they live. They're all normal people. I believe in this motto, you got to follow your excitement, and no matter what age you find it at, the moment you find it, you attach onto it and you ride that momentum. So I found my excitement about a year ago, and that was writing words. I'm not techie, I'm not mathematical, I don't understand politics or any of this stuff, but I do know how to connect with someone through a written word. I love love. I am a hopeless romantic. This is the emotion that drives me. It's my inspirational energy. To get spiritual on you, it's being in the present moment. It's being right here, not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, but being excited and curious about this moment. That's love, because it transcends people. It's not just about people to people, but it's yourself to the world, whatever this thing is around us. It's very simple. It's no matter what age you are, if you're 2, 22, 202, whatever it is, there is no Generation X, Y, Z, etc. We're all just one. We're all just one. I feel where we go wrong is as you reach a certain age, society says you're supposed to know it all. You're supposed to be mature. You're supposed to be an adult and have all the answers. My parents were plagued with that. They had to be perfect for me. But if there's one thing I wish I could tell them, it's Mom, Dad, we're the same. I know you have dreams. I know you're also just trying to figure it out like me. So the best thing we can do is if we all come together and we just walk this path together, figure it out, regardless of age, regardless of anything. Let's just tackle our fears, chase our dreams, and do what we really love. My mom and my dad, they gave me that support, that groundwork I see a lot of other kids trapped by because they don't have that basic necessity of just being understood and supported by the people closest to them. So I thank my mom and dad like every day of my life.